We're back here with another project. It's been quite some time since I've been able to find an actual project here in Las Vegas to purchase for a decent price to restore. Haven't quite figured out if I'm going to keep this as an MK2 or maybe put it completely into something else. So I got this today on Craigslist for 200 bucks. It is fully complete except for a PCB. I checked the monitor in the guy's house, it works. Back panel's over there. We'll just kind of do a walk around. It's in decent shape. The artwork is faded all kind of in here. This kind of stuff will eventually rub off with some Goo Gone. There's a big chunk of the wood missing right here that I'll have to restore. Luckily it's up in this portion that's a dark blue, so I should be able to paint match that fairly well. You know, your typical bumps and nicks and scrapes here and there, but overall not too bad. This is a very common thing. I think it's from when the operators put those straps on there. I see that more and more with all these cabinets. Let's see. Control panel sides look okay. A little bit of wood missing here. It's kind of torn off. Looks like some kind of paint or something got on there. It's in pretty decent shape. I should be able to repair that and make it look fairly good. T-molding, obviously I'll replace all that. Bottom looks pretty good. It was a UMK3. From what he said, he had the board in there. I didn't want to pay what he wanted for the board, so he said he'd keep it. The monitor does work. Like I said, it looks pretty good. It's got the original MK2 instruction decal. Here's a control panel. As you can see, it's been drilled out for run buttons for MK3, but they're in the wrong spots. I can already tell by looking at them. They should be a little bit further off to the side, so I'll probably just fill those in and then just use it in MK2. Front of the panel looks very nice. There's a little bit of gunk over here. Should be able to clean up. The coin door and the coin box looks pretty clean. I opened it up in the guy's house. Crappy lighting here in the garage at this side here, but more of the same here. Not really see any damage at all on this side, except for right here in the corner. A couple little gouges that are out here. And then this control panel side, the inner typical scraping like you tried to go through a door. You know, some white stuff maybe from sliding it through your frame of your door. The serial number sticker that's usually here is missing. The top of it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like anything's really been replaced or touched in a long time. Looks to be the original Wells Gardner chassis and monitor. All the wiring harnesses are intact. Looks to be the original power supply. Well, maybe not. Looks a little different than the ones that normally came in here. Isolation transformer, the cord's all intact. It does have the kick harnesses here for low punch, low kick, and run. I see one of them is mangled right there, kind of hanging. Kind of see it's been cut. Should be able to fix that. JAMA edge connector looks like it's in good shape. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I mean, everything's intact. For 200 bucks, I mean, with a monitor, you don't really get much anymore for that. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really have a lot of room in the garage to work in this thing right now, but I'll probably just restore it to an MK2. All these boards over here are all JAMA PCBs. I think I made a note of what I have. An MK3, UMK3 times 2, a Ghost and Goblins, Street Fighter 2, Champion Edition, MK2, Rampage World Tour, NBA Jam, MK1 Turbo times 3, MK4, a Killer Instinct, and a Gauntlet Dark Legacy. And some of those go with the games I have in storage because I took the boards out. So I might have to pick up an MK2 board if I want to restore this. I'll have to open up the control panel. But overall, it looks to be in pretty nice shape. Should be a fun project. It's pretty damn cold outside right now in Las Vegas. It snowed this morning, which is very rare. So I'll probably work on this tonight, clean it up a little bit, turn on the heat in the garage with the mini split. Got the car out in the driveway. It's usually in the garage, but something fun to do for a little bit. Some paint, a little bit of lipstick, you know, here and there, and should be looking pretty good. I don't think I'm going to replace any of the major art. I think I should be able to repair most of this stuff and clean it up, make it look really good, and then put an MK2 board in it. I'll probably take the monitor out, do a cap kit, clean it up, make sure it's working well, and then I'll probably just sell it. I don't like how these were drilled. I didn't notice that until just now looking at it because I didn't get a chance to really look at it in the guy's house. He had to get going, but wish they were off in the right spots. That way if somebody wanted to use it, for MK3 or MK4 down the line, they could utilize the board in here with the run buttons, but I don't like the way that looks. Looks poorly done from an operator, but that's what you get. So anyways, new project. Not really sure if I'll make a ton of videos on how this progression goes, but we'll take it step by step. Thanks for watching.